Can you fix it?
Does that answer your question?
This video and any other videos on this channel are not made for kids.
Just get those wonderful toys.
Welcome back, collectors. I'm your host, your friendly neighborhood Moscato Bot, and today on April Fools, yes, this grand holiday of April Fools, we have received the brand new Farmhouse 2-pack from Neca Toys. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is 32 years old now. Can you believe it? I believe the anniversary was 2 days ago, the 30th of March. That's insane, 32 years ago. Here they are, Casey Jones and April O'Neil as seen in the movie from the Farmhouse, and this is awesome. You can see here the front of the packaging. We have Casey, April, all the accessories that come along with it. We'll get a closer look at all that in a second. Top of the box, there's the UPC for you guys right there. Go ahead and pause it. Don't put it in your holes. You will die. Side of the box, other side of the box. Back of the box, you guys, we have a bunch of product shots showcasing the figures, all the accessories, all that good stuff, the logos, and here we have a read-up. Go ahead and pause that. That's going to do it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get these two out of the box. Here they are out of the packaging, and they're just regular civilian-type figures, but they're April and Casey, and they're awesome nonetheless. I'm really excited. Look, I love the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, so these are essential for me in my collection. Could I live without these? For me, no. Again, I'm a big Turtle fan, but if you're just going for like the main set of the Turtles and you already have the main Casey Jones and the main April O'Neil, you could probably skip these two. But for me, being the crazy Turtle fan that I am, no, absolutely not. Do not miss out on these guys. That's the best way I could describe it, you know? They're not 100% essential, but if you are a crazy Turtle fan like me, then yes, they are. Especially, I think, some of the best scenes come from the whole Farmhouse. So, you know, Spirit of Splinter, April O'Neil drawing the turtles, which is awesome. Just the interaction between April and Casey. There's a lot that goes down at the Farmhouse. So, yeah, that's the best way I could describe these guys. Otherwise, I mean, it's just Casey Jones in sweatpants and April O'Neil just hanging out. You know what I mean? But here is the sizes right here. We have Casey at a little above 7 inches and April O'Neil with the stand. I'd say about the same. So starting with Casey Jones, just taking a look at the figure, you can see all the detailing here in his tank top. I almost called it a wife beater, but it's a tank top. You can see it's dirty here. We got the sculpted wrinkles looking very nice. He's also sculpted here on his chest. He is a hairy man here.
You are hairy like animal.
Good, baby. Very good.
The face sculpting is very well done. You can see the likeness to Elias Koteas. Very, very nicely done. The hair sculpted great. That looks like Casey Jones to me. The neck is sculpted. Very nicely done. Going down here into the sweatpants and the crotch piece, you can see. So we got that ratchet stuff going on, not the new standard for the Neca Toys. That new ball hip action that I'm liking way better than this ratchet stuff. It just kind of scares me, you know. I've had some figures break in the past with this whole ratchet thing. But, you know, it's fine. I didn't have to heat this guy up, by the way, for moving him around and playing with him, so that's a good plus right there. But getting a closer look, again, here we can see the sweatpants are very nicely done. Definitely some different paints in there to look like dirt in the sweatpants. A little bit of black, brownish, grayish going on, obviously gray. Sculpted very nice. Going down to the shins. You can see here where the socks are, at the ankles. Some detailing there, love that. We'll go ahead and turn it around, of course, sculpted wrinkles. Ass! Looking very nice, going down to the boots, sculpted. Or I should say tennis shoes, not boots. But yeah, very nice detailing. Like that. Socks, a little, you know, paint flakage there. Yeah, you can see right there, it was painted white there on the joint, but over time, that's going to come off. I don't see how that's a big deal. A lot of people like to nitpick about that, but I mean, I'm not going to be looking right here, you know? So maybe if you're posing him with photos and stuff, that could bother you a little bit, but I mean, for me, it's not a big deal. I pose my toys up on the shelf, I play with them with photos. I mean, that's not going to break the figure for me, you know? But yeah, I mean, otherwise it's just a standard civilian looking character, you know, but the sculpt is there, the likeness is there, and it's very nicely done. Well, I got you here, we'll go over the articulation real quick. Head can look side to side, rotate all the way around. We can look down that far, up about that far. Of course, the hair is going to hinder that, but about that far. Very nice. Got some tilt action going on. Arms can go out. They can go in, swivel all the way around. Again, out about that far. Very nice. Very nice. Wanted to check for chipping over there. Single jointed elbows. Going to about 90. Rotation here at the I'd say at the elbow. We can get that to rotate there. There we go. Rotates all the way around. Hinge up and down. Wrist rotates, and it's on a hinge. Legs, we can go out. You can see right there, very nice. We can go back in. We can kick that far, kick that far back. We have single jointed leg right there. Also rotates here at the knee. And let's see, we got that thigh swivel. Very nice. And the ankles and the foot. We can go down, we can go up, and we got that pivot. When everything's said and done, Casey Jones can pose how you want him to pose. You can get some freaky, deaky, ninja style poses right here if you want, like he's been training with Raph. But he does what you want him to do. Taking a closer look at April O'Neil, you can see here we have the head sculpt, just a bland looking type of head sculpt, you know. Kind of just a meh look to her face going on. But the sculpt does look like her. I think it's very well done. And we will do comparisons to the other Aprils in a minute here. But you can see that. Her shirt here. Very nicely done, paint apps. I did want to show you guys this. We do have some flakage going on here. The paint did come off. Again, not a big deal. You know, we can... I mean, I'm not going to be posing her like this, where you can see right under there on the shelf, you know. I'm going to be looking up there. But, yeah, I'm just saying, it's not that big a deal. I wanted to show you guys that real quick. Very well sculpted. Little tie there. You can see her belly button right there. Maybe we can go ahead and straighten that out. There we go. Her belly button. Very nice sculpting done here in the skirt. Go ahead and turn her around. I mean, standard design. Nothing too crazy going on here. Now we do got the nicer legs, which I'm loving. Again, we'll compare to the old. But yeah, very nicely done. Heels, shoes, high heels, whatever you want to call them. I mean, she looks good. She looks how she did at the farmhouse. Taking a look at the articulation, head can go side to side. We can look down that far, up about that far. Nothing too crazy there. Arms go out about that far there. We can go back in, rotate all the way around. Single jointed elbow, rotation here at the bicep, or the elbow I should say. Rotation on the hinge, up, down. Got some tilt action, yes we do, forgot that, can't forget that. We got the tilt action going on with the head. Going down, the waist does rotate all the way around. Very nice, and then we gotta just kind of reposition April, like so. There we go, now that's centered up for the most part. And she can go back about that far and forward about that far. Pretty nice, and like I said, you lift her up high enough, you can see her belly button. And then you can kind of see the little waist piece in there. Rotates all the way around. Now legs, they cannot go out that far at all, of course, because the skirt is going to hinder it because it is rubber. You can see her underpants right there. Very nicely done. Rotation here at the thigh. Now I did try to heat this one up because, there we go. I kind of got it to move now, but it does not rotate that well this on the right leg, for mine anyways. But you do got that thigh swivel. Single jointed knees, rotation all the way around. Let's get that leg out of the way. Down here at the foot, you can go down, up. We got pivot, very nice. Legs, again, they can't go out that far. Can kick only about that far. And then, I mean, there we go. That's about all we're gonna get for forward and back on the legs. So limited articulation with this April. I am very surprised though how much down and back we get with that crunch and the waist there. And then some tilt action. I mean, she can move around a bit. I mean, you're gonna get her to do the poses that you want to do. So here we have all of the accessories, and we'll be taking a closer look at each one individually in a second, but we'll just kind of show you everything that these two come with. So let's just quickly compare and contrast the brand new. So this is the new Casey Jones mask head sculpt that comes with the 2-pack. And you can see it's more of a cleaner look. It's not dirty at all. And you can still see that's Elias behind that mask. But there's the new mask. This one right here, I believe, this is the second edition, and you can see the white is different. It's a little darker. So this is the unmasked Casey Jones release, face mask version, new 2-pack. And here we have the first release Casey Jones with those elbows from the Raphael in Disguise and Casey 2-pack. So before we knew we were gonna get Elias's likeness. So first, second, and third right there all the way to the left. So the first one right here is not as dark as the second release, and the new release for the Farmhouse 2-pack is the brightest one. So I just wanted to show you guys real quick, this is the head that comes on the Farmhouse April figure. And then here is the standard definition, not the signature edition, but this is the standard head. And you can see the hair sculpt is different. I believe the face is, actually the face is a little different too. This one looks a little more wider, and it just looks better than this one here. At least in my opinion. This one looks a little skinnier, if you will. Not saying you have a fat face, Judith Hogue, but yeah, you can see the differences. So regular edition, Farmhouse edition, and then over here we have the signature edition April O'Neil. So you can see the three, and the hair is definitely different on the Farmhouse pack. My like just regular looking face for the signature edition is still in the box, and I'd have to dig out and get that, you guys, so sorry, no comparison for that, but I think this is more than enough. For the alternate head in the Farmhouse 2-pack, we have a smiling head sculpt, and you can see the hair is different. Again, new sculpt. Very nice. We'll go ahead and just show you guys, there are both of the Farmhouse 2-pack heads compared. Ball joint action. Another accessory we've seen before with the unmasked version of Casey Jones, they threw in another just Casey Jones hockey mask. Nothing too crazy. Looks exactly the same as the other one. I may custom paint this one with some blood on it. That could be fun. Don't know yet. Still really cool. Alright you guys, so here's the turtle wax, and I'm trying to be as thorough as possible with this review. So if you did get the accessory set, which I did, I just want to show you guys different greens. Huh? Look at that. So this is the accessory set. This is the Farmhouse 2-pack. I still think it's so awesome though that we got like actually licensed turtle wax for the turtles here. I mean, that scene is so iconic. So one of my favorite scenes is when Casey Jones is just casually cutting up carrots with Leonardo's katana here. So it's kind of fun that they threw this in. You can reenact that scene with some photos, buy a little dollhouse table, get some pretend carrots, cut up some tiny little slivers of a carrot, throw that in there for the likeness there, you know, make it look real. But yeah, we got another Leonardo sword. So also, say you accidentally lost one of Leo's swords, broke his sword, now's your chance to get an extra sword. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not going to display Casey Jones ever cutting with this sword, but, you know, it'll go into my accessories pile if I ever need a spare sword.
Meanwhile, has kept a constant vigil with Raphael.
Be extremely careful with these right here. But you can see the pencils that April O'Neil draws the turtles with. Gives you 3 of them. Again, don't lose them, but I just wanted to give you guys a close-up of them. Every single April O'Neil figure comes with a stand, just a standard peg, peg into the bottom of her shoe. She'll stand better. All black, won't even notice it. Very nice. I think it's really cool that Casey Jones finally has his binoculars when he's peeking on over the rooftops at Raph. I mean, without that scene, Casey wouldn't have known that Raph was in trouble. He wouldn't have met the other turtles, and we wouldn't get Casey Jones in the movie anymore. So, yeah, it's cool that they threw these in. Now we have some tools here. We have the hammer, which April O'Neil needs help.
Hey, I am your man. I am Mr. Fix-It.
All right. Let's go.
Lead the way, Toots.
Toots?
But there's the hammer, nicely sculpted, wood grain paint. And we also have a wrench, where I believe Donatello and Casey were fixing up the old truck in the garage.
Professor and Marianne, happily ever after.
No way, Atomic Mouth. Gilligan was her main man. They'd be married and have 6 kids by now.
Gilligan was a geek, Barfaroni.
Anybody want some Turtle Aid? Well, we got a jug of Turtle Aid, or a glass of Turtle Aid right here. I don't remember in the movie anyone drinking Gatorade. Maybe Casey was when he was chopping carrots. I don't know, but we have some Turtle Aid. And probably my favorite accessories in this whole 2-pack right here are the drawings that April O'Neil did of Donatello.
Donatello has found someone to latch on to.
And Leonardo.
Leonardo, meanwhile, has kept a constant vigil with Raphael.
Honestly, some of my favorite scenes at the farmhouse. I wish we had the other turtles. I know that they did film them, but we never got those, probably for a runtime or whatever. This would have been so cool to see Michelangelo and Raphael's drawings and kind of their little own moment to shine, you know? Especially Mikey, because if you guys don't know, Michelangelo is actually the one who's screaming Splinter on top of the barn. But they changed it because they said, I guess it wasn't in Mikey's character. I think that would have been amazing because you see Michelangelo punching the punching bag. I believe he punched it so hard in that scene that it comes off. We see Mikey kind of just letting everything build up inside of him, and he's just, you know, ready to explode. And he finally does on that punching bag, and we don't get to see it. Raph's, I have no idea what his was about, but again, still would have been cool. But these are right out of the movie, you guys. Look at Leo's. God, so good. Donatello's. Really awesome. I need to get actual, like, life-size drawings of these and frame them up and put them in my movie room. That would look sweet, but so awesome that we got these. On to some quick comparisons, you guys. Here is the Farmhouse April O'Neil next to the Signature Edition April O'Neil with that yellow raincoat. Thank you so much to my awesome wife, to Diego Cali, you two sneaky bastards on Christmas, sneaking behind me and getting me an April O'Neil Signature Edition. So thank you both. I mean, and whoever else helped out, I don't remember who they actually got it from, but just thank you guys. It blew me away. I love this figure. I mean, I need it in my collection, and I have the Signature Edition April. Here she is with Neca Toys, Raphael. I thought it'd only be suitable if we have a Ninja Turtle next to April, since it's from Ninja Turtles. They look great together. I mean, we're not getting Casey Jones in any crazy poses yet, but here he is next to Raphael as well. Here's Casey Jones next to the Kessler Wolf from An American Werewolf in London, again from Neca Toys. Here's April O'Neil next to Crash Bandicoot. I mean, if she's already around the Ninja Turtles, why not throw in a mutant Bandicoot? I mean, he's not a mutant, he's just a live talking Bandicoot with blue shorts and red shoes, but there's April with Crash. We'll throw up a Funko Pop for fun, and my favorite character from any video game, from my favorite video game of all time, Sir Daniel Fortescue, next to April O'Neil. I did a custom paint job on that eye because I think it just looks so much better. And NECA, if you made Crash, and you made Raziel from Soul Reaver, can we please get a Sir Daniel Fortescue? You got Spyro. Keep the PlayStation love going. Give us Sir Daniel Fortescue, especially with you guys loving horror so much, and me loving horror so much. Right up our alley, guys. Let's have Sir Daniel Fortescue from Neca Toys, please. Changing it up, here's Casey Jones next to Marvel Legends Beast. I love Beast. He's my favorite X-Men character. Love this figure. So happy I found him for retail. I mean, what, 2 years ago? But yeah, I just had to show him off. He's awesome. And I haven't been giving my Transformers enough love lately, so we'll go ahead and we'll throw out my favorite Earthrise Optimus Prime figure. Love this guy so much, but just so you guys can get some different comparisons with these figures, if you want to have kind of like an eclectic show of your collection on the shelf, there you go. A little bit of mixing and matching for you guys. Well, that's going to be a wrap on this video, you guys. They are out now. Check your local Walmarts. Again, I got lucky. My buddy Keith, he hooked me and my buddy Anthony up. So thankful for the people at Walmart. They had 3 of them and they hooked us up, man. And I'm very, very happy and very thankful to have these in my collection. Now comes the fun part of putting it up on the shelf, because my turtle shelf, I don't know how well you guys can see it back there, but it is completely full, and now I gotta move things around and put Raph back in his position and whatnot. But yeah, they're out. The accessories are fun. They're great figures. I mean, to complete your 1990 movie collection, you gotta add these guys. If you're a big, crazy turtle fan like me, you need them in your collection. But that's gonna do it for this one, so thank you all so much for watching. Till all our Moscato bots, you all stay classy.
If you guys like the video, please hit that thumbs up. It really helps out. And subscribe. Don't forget.
Play with your toys.
And I will see you all in the next one. Moscato bots, roll out.